23 years ago, I was in severe pain while doing meditation every day, sitting 12 hours, and I couldn't get out of the pain. Long story short, I thought in the middle of this severe pain, the question popped up. Am I feeling this pain because I'm trying to escape the pain? Unbelievable. Something happened, as if my whole body found a way to drain the unnecessaries and break the, I don't know what you call it, the barrier, open up, kind of like explosion. And I was basically jumping around and relieved, liberated. That was a major awakening in Vipassana. So it may be understood that there's this paradox. We have to go beyond the conventional wisdom. From younger days, we are told what to do. You are important. Don't get hurt. Avoid this person. And that's how we develop the brain. It's like a computer algorithm. We have this operating system that is developed by us observing. At the beginning, we had no idea what we are observing, but after we are born, we just absorbed and understood everything, or trying to understand. And your parents taught you what you should and shouldn't do. When you touch a hot plate, you learn the lesson. It's natural for us to escape from the pain. Otherwise, we won't be here. We learn how to keep warm by finding a way to make fire and keep on using it. And the more tools we develop, so it's in our genes that we have this capability to learn and use the brain. But when we cannot do anything and the pain is there, what do? And that's why this idea, even in religion or spiritual stuff, the teaching lasts thousands of years because it's connected to the human structure, the behavior, habitual pattern developed, and how to go beyond the conventional wisdom. In the society, there are a lot. And in today's world, for example, Trump is causing lots of waves in the US. And there are two parties, so to speak, fighting each other. And it's understood as natural because we are developing the habit depending upon what's happening out there. So if we are born as a fish, we'll be swimming, a bird is flying, the human using the brain and getting confused. So awakening, in essence, is to go beyond the conventional way of how we develop our psyche, the program, algorithm in our brain. We see this turbulence and causing lots of waves, difficulties. I'll give you an example. I'm 75. I start to forget, well, maybe not to start, it has happened already, forgetting some words, the name of the people. I traveled a lot and I met so many people and decided I don't want to remember all the people's name. It's not a good attitude, but maybe that's something to do with me forgetting more easily than others. And then you can find that as a pain. What do? So if I had that, which I believe I had, that awakening experience, going beyond the conventional wisdom, how do I make the most out of it and keep resolving going over the conventional wisdom? Awakened. So back to this memory. Many say this is the way to fix it because it's not good to lose memory. But I just found today there was an article that forgetting may be a good thing for us because we are not exhausting our energy to keep them occupying the space in the brain. If it's not useful, let's forget it. If it's needed, we build up the muscle depending upon the situation so that we can adjust to whatever challenge we have. So we have to be flexible, like a water. That's a Zen expression, flexible like water. Whatever form of the container they'll fit. What is that? In Taoism, when I went to Beijing, I found this Wu Wei in the panel in the Forbidden City, and I was amazed. Wu Wei means no action. So, back to this awakening experience of Satori. I was trying to escape from me, the thing that constructed me when you have a pain. But I was determined to sit. And the only way out was to let go, to question what I did. So, questioning, not just go with the flow of the society when you see something is going on, whether the Trump situation, memory situation, climate change situation, war. We are destined to have those as much as we have those habitual patterns developed, which pretty much enhance your ego, security. But that's just one dimension of it, because you hit the wall eventually. So the key point of the message is that to escape may not be an escape. There's a paradox. We have to go beyond the conventional. Instead of trying, do nothing. Be aware what's going on. That's the third eye in my way of thinking. Not just the conventional eyes, but within us there is that eye of God, if you want to call that, or the eye which represent the laws of nature. And with that, because everything happens according to what the law of nature does. In Japanese, nature is shizen. Shi is on its own, Zen is as it is. So we are born as we are as it is. And when the memory goes away, it may be the moment of as it is. When we die, that's the moment of as it is. When we have fight, war, suffering, as it is the way to sort of melt into that situation instead of me out of it and trying swimming, but rather observe what's going on. I think my message has been very simple and will be, but we tend to forget because we have the habitual pattern that we develop by putting lots of energy, looking at parents, politicians. Some are good reference, others may not be. But truly good reference is some may call God or the way of nature, the laws of nature, as it is. Because we are the product of it, not just my ego is making me alive. That can only happen in your mind. And that can cause lots of trouble. So let's have a moment. Uwe. No action. Do nothing. Observe. Or question, is it a good thing to try? It took 8 days before I had that experience. 8 days of meditation every day. So everybody's journey, the way of awakening, will be different because of all the surrounding conditions and how we develop in our mind the algorithm. Eventually, AI may guide us if we are successful to create such a co-pilot and have a dialogue. But if the person who is doing the dialogue maintain the ego developed from parents, surroundings, there will be pain. There will be pain of forgetting, but maybe there's no pain of forgetting because the pain is ego pointing and the forgetting may be the form of wisdom. So let's question, let's observe, have a calm and quiet mind, and even go beyond the paradox that escape may not be the escape.